universe, my name is Samira. Welcome to cooking. Today I will be showing you Greek yogurt breakfast bark. It's pretty much made out of all these wonderful ingredients. As you can see here, we have maple syrup, homemade granola with nuts, with cashews, Greek yogurt, berries, any kind of berries you have, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. I have here blueberries and raspberries, and I'm also going to add some kiwi. As far as utensils, you are going to need measuring cups, 1.5, and spoons, measuring spoons. You're also going to need to mix in a bowl, spatula, kid's knife, and another 1/2 cup for the granola. All right, I think we're ready to go. Okay, first thing we are going to measure is Greek yogurt. We're going to need 1.5 cups Greek yogurt. Let's do that. It's got a lot of protein, so it's a really good breakfast. There we go. Get 1 cup. It doesn't have to be exact. You can tap it like this while you measure it. Pour it in there. You can always use a spatula to get all these leftover yogurt bits. We're done with this one. Oh, there's a little bit left in there. Go ahead, that's what a rubber spatula is for, right? Yes. 1 cup and 1/2. Measure another 1/2. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. Good. And scrape it in to the bowl. Very good. Super easy. This is gonna be done in no time. Super easy to make. Yes. Very good. Now all I need to add is maple syrup. 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. Ready? Show you. Here's maple syrup. If you like to add any kind of alternative, that's fine. I like maple syrup because it's not too sweet. So here goes. 1 tablespoon. Finish this up and get some more from the other one. That's 1. Done with this. Then 2 more tablespoons. 2. You can always use honey or agave syrup. That works. Just to add a little sweet taste to it. Very good. I'm gonna give it a little mix like so with a spatula. I'm gonna also try and whip it so it's easy to spread. We are going to need a baking sheet with wax paper. See this texture right here? Super creamy and delicious. Well, once it's frozen, it turns into a treat. They feel like they're eating ice cream for breakfast. What? It's very tricky. We mommies try to get good things in our kids' tummies. Here we go. I scraped the whole bowl inside onto the baking sheet that's already lined up with wax paper. I'll show you a close-up here. Very good. As you can see, there's a dollop, big one, on here, and there's wax paper. That will make it super easy to take off once it's frozen. Go ahead and spread side to side. Hold on to the wax paper as you're spreading towards it. That's the only tricky part, is that the wax paper kind of moves with you as you're moving the yogurt to the sides. And then you can switch. You hold on to this side as you spread the other. Very Good. Not a big amount, a cup and a half. You can scrape onto the side like this, spatula, and keep spreading as you hold on to the wax paper. Very good. Almost done. Make it even. Doesn't have to be perfect. Trust me, once it's frozen, it won't matter what it looks like. It'll taste really good. All right, we are done. Now it's time to put the good toppings on top. You can slice some berries, some strawberries, if you have them. If not, whatever you have on hand will work. I'll show you exactly what to do. As you can see here, I've got my blueberries all washed. I've got my raspberries, and I need to prep my kiwi. I have here two kinds, green and gold kiwi. I think I'm going to use both. Why not? Let's take a look. I'm gonna take the end, and you know what? You can use with the peel or without the peel. It's completely up to you. The peel, it's organic and you washed it really well. I think it's going to have a lot of fiber. It's gonna taste really good. At first, you might think, I'm eating the peel, that tastes funny. But actually, once you eat it and you get used to it, it really is good. But here, I'm gonna show you in the event that you don't want the peel, you can stand the kiwi up, just like that, and peel it super easy, saw. If you're using a plastic knife or your kid is helping you with this, you can use a plastic knife, super easy. Kiwi is such a soft fruit, and I'm going to put it onto the side and saw the piece of kiwi into round, beautiful pieces. Be careful. You can make the last piece a thick one, just so you're safe with the knife. So saw the ends like this, stand it up, and saw the skin closer to the skin than the flesh, because you don't want to take too much of the kiwi with the actual peel. Just like that. Very good. Very good. Just like that. Okay, got most of the peel off. Very good. We're gonna do the same thing to the golden kiwi. We're about to cut it into round, beautiful pieces. You see the difference? It's amazing, isn't it? And there you have it. Very soft and ripe. It is good. Okay, let's put it aside. It is time to measure our granola. Do you see this granola? It's a homemade granola. So there is pumpkin seeds, cashews, flax seeds, rolled oats, flakes of coconut flakes. What else is in there? So much goodness in this one. I made this at home and it's really delicious. We're going to use half a cup. You don't have to use homemade granola. You can actually use store-bought as well. I'm going to measure half a cup. It's tricky. It's moving all over the place, but that's okay. Move it to the side. Then, now I'm going to show you, put the knife away, how to put everything together. Let's close this. I like to put plastic on the jar just so I keep my granola fresh. Yes, there we go. Let's bring our yogurt. Let's move our fruits to the side. And now it's time to create. My favorite part is putting the toppings on the actual yogurt bark. Here we go. This is what's going to make it even more nutritious than it already is. It's going to bring some grains, some fruits. Let's create. This is the fun part. Get your kids to help you with it. Some granola. All over. since these granolas have seeds and nuts, it's very, very nutritious. I'm doing the background. And I'm gonna work on my foreground. You can pretend the kiwis are like a flower. I don't know. As a matter of fact, just let the kids actually do it. They can just go, you know, go with their imagination. I'm creating a rainbow. Look at that. See, I'm just going with the flow. Look at this. I'll give you a close-up so you see. You don't have to use all the fruits. I'm going to create another rainbow. And I'm not going to forget the other sides too, because I want the bark, when I cut it, I want to be able to cut each piece with some goodness, with some fruits, with some grains, and every bite should be nutritious. Yes, look at that rainbow. And it doesn't have to be this way. The kids will surprise you with so much. When they do this with you, it's so fun. Yes. Now, I can sprinkle some more randomly on the sides. See that? I can just put them all over. Put the kiwi all over. Maybe put a little sun up here. With the golden kiwi, I'm working on my sun. Wow, it's so ripe. It's falling apart into pieces. Yes. Okay. Then sprinkle some more over here. Excellent. Very easy idea. There's nothing to it really. And you could make it with any yogurt kids like. There. Voila. All done. My rainbow is done. I scattered the other fruits all over, so it looks fantastic. Check it out. Beautiful. Right? My rainbow. I love my rainbow. So this is gonna go into the freezer for a couple of hours, and then once it's frozen, then you can cut it into squares. I will show you how to do that in a little bit. Join me again. Our Greek yogurt breakfast bark has been in the freezer for 4 hours. And let's go check on it and see if it's ready. Yes, it is ready. It feels hard. I foiled it earlier just to make sure. Need this foil anymore. Here's the wax paper. It's great. It removes easy from the wax paper, as you can see. It's perfect. Now, it looks amazing. I think it looks so great. It looks like a little drawing. See the rainbow right there? Looks fantastic. All right, it's time to cut it into pieces so that it's accessible. And you can cut it into rectangles, squares, whatever you want. So here goes. Start at the top. It's quite hard and frozen, so are the fruits. It will feel like a candy bar, but it's cold and frozen. You can either do that with a knife, or you can just, you know, hold onto it this way and just crack it with your hand. Yeah, just like that, it'll crack. See, little pieces, little triangles. If you like to control the way the pieces are coming out, then I would say use the knife. But this size piece is pretty great. And I would line them up like this. This would be a great dessert or breakfast. Who knew? Breakfast in frozen form, just like a smoothie. Let's put it like this. Let's continue cutting this bark. Let me try with the knife again. I just like having control on what they look like. So you pretty much press, you point the knife where you want it. It might be harder to press on the thing, and you should be able to cut into a big rectangle, which you can also cut into smaller pieces. So point the knife where you want it to go and press on it. There. Same thing. And you get beautiful uniform pieces, which might break on their own as well. See that? Great. You line them up just like that. Continue with the rest. I see some nuts here. I see some pecans. I see seeds. It's amazing. If you didn't have granola and you wanted to use nuts, that's another option. That's a great option too. I like the granola because it's got the oats and it feels more like a breakfast too. We've got this big pieces. This big piece. Oh, and incidentally, it's actually my rainbow, the rainbow I made. Look at that. Little rainbow following me. All right, that's all this piece right here is for me now. Just kidding. I'm just gonna keep cutting down the middle like that. And again down the middle, there. And if for some reason you didn't end up eating all of it, I would say leave it in the freezer and take as needed the pieces that you need. Yeah, this is all yogurt. Believe it or not. Yogurt, fruits, and wonderful, delicious granola, homemade granola with nuts and seeds. It's fantastic. It looks amazing. And then you just eat it like that. Little piece. You take a bite. I'm going to take a little bite. A little bite like this one. It's cold. It's really good. You know, if kids don't like having breakfast, it's a way to go. Try it, enjoy it. Until next time, take care.